I'm Brad.
We're 626 Ohana, California. And today we're back at Animal Kingdom Park.
This is day 14 of the epic 17-day vacation.
It is kind of dwindling down, so it's kind of sad. I don't want to leave. I know. If I could convince anybody to move, if I could convince them to move to Florida.
No.
I know. I lost that battle.
So please like and subscribe and follow our Ohana for many tips and tricks we'll show you along the way.
Alright, we're going to go and start out with Everest.
Alright, let's go. You ready? Monkey?
I found one monkey and I found a second monkey.
Oh, I saw that monkey. Oh, there's the other one.
I see 3 monkeys then. Oh, they're just swinging around. Oh, they're fun.
Look at them move. Why can't we do that? Would that be? They're apes.
They're supposed to be sisters, is what I've been told.
Got done with Everest.
Yeah.
Saw some monkeys, especially the one right behind us.
Yep.
And now we're on our way to lunch.
After we find my mom.
Yeah.
Wonder where Mimi went. Where in the world is Mimi?
But really
Oh, there they go again. I can watch them forever.
But really the lines weren't so bad today.
No, not too bad.
Hi, Kevin. All right, let's go get some lunch. Lunch is over?
Yep, it's safari time.
All right, let's go get bounced around the back of the truck after a big lunch.
How about we go look at some beautiful animals and enjoy the whole savannah? I've never seen them laying down.
Those long tongues that will help them to reach the tops of the trees.
That is cool.
Now those tongues will go anywhere from about 16 to 20.
Just chilling underneath the trees.
Excuse me, inches.
I don't know, we haven't had good luck with the lions this trip.
Oh no, well we had 2 times they were out in the last 2 times.
We had some good luck with some other wildlife.
Yeah, and we actually got to see the greater Kumba, that's what it's called. We haven't seen those before.
Nope.
So we got to see the black rhinos up close. What else?
The white rhinos too.
The white rhinos were close. Got to see the giraffes laying down.
Yes. That was cool. I really enjoyed that. That's something we had never seen on the safari before.
Some new things there. So like they always say, never see the same thing twice.
Right? That's the coolest thing about Kilamanjaro Safaris.
All right.
And
we're on to, where are we going?
We're on the Gorilla Falls Trail, so we'll look at some animals.
Okay. That'll be fun.
There we go.
He's like a submarine.
There he is.
He's huge. Look at those teeth. That is cool.
What are you gonna do?
Wow. Alright. Oh, look at the feet. The hooves.
He's a big 16-year-old.
Yeah, right.
Okay, let's go.
We got mama and baby over there.
We wondered what, all of a sudden all the girls just kind of up and went around a corner and we were wondering, what's that about? You know, was it feeding time? And so we talked to one of the cast members here who said they actually are trained to go around there for medical purposes. So basically to open their mouth, let them do cardiac testing, brush their teeth, check everything. So it's kind of cool that they respond to that, they give them treats, but that they are so willing to do that. I thought that was neat.
Okay, well let's go see what else we can find. I think it's, what we're going to now?
You guys are going to Navi River journey, and Hayden and I are going Flight of Passage.
All right, let's get over
We're
there.
gonna ride a banshee. Going the back way to Pandora again.
So another thing is when you're walking through Africa, you see the performers out there doing all the standing and singing and bands. So take a minute and look. It's a lot of fun to watch them.
Yeah, they were doing some acrobats and stuff and dancing. And
they had some good bands. Ooh, there's some thunder.
Uh-oh, feel the thunder.
Hopefully we don't get that.
Yeah, our backpack, our waterproof part of our backpack just broke. So that's not a good thing.
So we're gonna have to get a new backpack.
Yep.
All right, let's go to Pandora.
We didn't really realize this was Club 33 when we were walking by. I don't know if I'm crazy about the location.
I don't know, it's kind of in the back, so it's a little bit out of the way, so.
Club 33 in any capacity has got to be cool. And especially because we started talking to an Imagineer that's in Club 33. And he was telling us that each one is different themed. And that this one's obviously going to be African themed.
Yeah, it's based on the park.
Wilderness, yeah.
So
the interesting part about it is he basically says that they get fast passes to every single ride with it. They never have to wait. So whatever ride they want to go in, if they don't have the VIP tours sold, they can get on the VIP tours.
Okay.
I don't know if that's true, but
let's take a look at it. So to give you some context where this is, so over there is Africa. You kind of walk down this trail, there's the Lion King there. You just keep walking down here on your way to Pandora. There's a little restroom area. And then the pathway to Pandora goes that way. And right here is the new Club 33. It looks like they're coming along. Rite of passage. And Mimi and I are headed over to the river. Let's go on Navi River. Ooh, 75-minute wait time. Good thing we got fast passes. So, after a brief rain delay,
we're off to Dinosaur.
And a medical emergency. So, reminder everybody.
Not us.
Not us.
Okay,
right.
So small public service announcement here. Drink your water when it's heat index of 107. When you watch people passing out in the last few days, you've seen a lot of people taken out on stretchers.
So,
yeah,
drink that water. All right, let's go to Dinosaur.
Okay, let's try this puppy.
Macaw specialty beverage.
Ooh, it's like icy.
It's different flavors.
The island of Java it came from, and this was $4.99.
1 snack credit. Cherry, blue raspberry, and lemonade. I think I just lost it. But you're gonna get the bugs and grub?
Grub.
Wow. All right.
Chocolate.
Anybody ever noticed the Donald hat on the dinosaur? Hi, Launchpad. How are you doing?
Where's your plane? The hanger. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Bye, Launchpad.
Travels.
So after a couple of squirrel moments,
we're back to trying to get on Dinosaur.
Now we're finally to Dinosaur, I think. There it is. We finally made it. Only 2 ice cream stops and a character stop on the way.
Well, it was fun.
Let's go.
That's what having 17 days at Disney allows you, freedom to stop.
That's a 35-minute standby. That's not bad.
Okay,
let's go. Hi. Yeah. Is that Donald's cousin? Yep. Oh, okay. Oh, yep. Okay. Hi, Donald's cousin. That's an interesting pinboard. Oh, it's on both sides. All right, Animal Kingdom. That's it for today.
We got about as wild as we could.
Yeah.
And we have a nice dinner tonight.
So by Animal Kingdom, or that's it for Animal Kingdom for today.
Yes. We're gonna go freshen up and get ready for the evening festivities.
All right, so I'll catch up with you a little bit later. Alrighty,
so we had, actually today was kind of an easier day.
Yeah, we did Animal Kingdom as you saw. Went to lunch. Oh, well, yeah, we went right to lunch today, didn't we?
No, we did Everest, Expedition Everest first, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, we did Everest, and then we went right to lunch at Tiffin's, and watch our review. It's going to be a comprehensive review of all the Tiffin's, so all the times we ate there, so you're going to see all the food we've eaten there, or the 3 times we've eaten there.
Yeah, we're eating there 3 times because we love Tiffin's, but it's really going to give you a good idea of what the menu's like.
So, then we ended up going, see here, trying to think of everything.
We did Kilamanjaro Safaris. Nice. Which you saw the video of where the giraffes were lying down.
Yeah, we've never seen that. That's awesome.
I love that.
And then, you know, it seems like every time you go on that, there's something new or different that happens. So it's really cool to find out. Yeah. Then on top of that, Hayden was going around and doing some of the Wilderness Explorer stuff they started. A tip is if you are doing this book, you're gonna have to devote a couple of days usually to it.
It would be really hard to do in a day and get all the big rides in.
Yeah, it's too hard. We've tried to do it one day before and we were unsuccessful, and that's been the entire day.
Unless that was your focus of the day.
And you weren't doing anything else. Which I would not recommend because you miss so much, but it is cool when you do it because you learn a lot of different things.
We did, and the other nice thing, we went on gorilla trails, and we saw baby Grace.
Yeah, I saw baby Grace, and then after that was kind of a weird thing to happen.
Which part?
You'll see it. You'll see if you start watching in our video. We were talking about it. That all the girls just took off.
Oh, that part, yeah. Which I explained. When I started talking earlier about how they train them to go and get medical care, and they do that so that they don't have to give them anesthesia. It's to do basic routine care for these animals. So that's really
cool. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of wish we could see how they did it. I don't know, video, something.
But they're also saying it was their time to go get checked out. So that was, I mean, it's just something we've never seen. We asked.
And they almost seemed excited about it. I know they get treats, they say, to go over there. And
I felt bad for the cast member because we were sitting there looking at it. She was just sweating. It was sweltering hot today.
It was. It's probably we've gone several times in summer here to Orlando, and literally we were watching, I saw a few people drop like flies that they had to call for medical assistance, and it was just warm.
That's why we were saying make sure when you're at Animal Kingdom, especially Animal Kingdom fall parks, bring water or drink a lot of water because that is a hot park.
It is. And honestly, I probably drank 3 or 4 bottles worth of water today, and it still didn't seem like enough.
Another thing is if you feel the wind kick up at Animal Kingdom, it usually means there's a rainstorm coming in.
It's coming.
So we also did Pandora. Well, we did different versions of Pandora.
Well, okay, so Hayden and I did Flight of Passage.
And I did Navi River.
With my mom. Yeah, so they did that because that sometimes bothers the two of theirs.
I can handle it a couple times, but after that, and then unfortunately after our roller coaster ride, I wasn't, just was like, yeah, I can't do it, I'll do the rivers. So.
Anyways.
Then from there we made our way over towards Dinosaur, then got the light, well, squirreled, as I put it.
Oh, Hayden wanted to finish more of the Wilderness Explorers.
And then we ran into some desserts, the icy.
Oh, yeah.
Which really, that was really good. It was just multi-layered ices.
The McGaw.
Yeah. And then we ran into your Lion King treat.
Yeah. So those were earlier. We showed you that were good. And one of the things okay, so we're always going to be honest to you. Good, bad, whatever experience that is. We're going to try to always be positive in most things, but we'll share when things may not go swimmingly. So we are staying on a DVC here at Animal Kingdom Lodge, and day 8 you're supposed to get your linens changed, your laundry soap, and basic needs kind of refilled. And
there were some things that we didn't realize we were missing until we were trying to figure out what we were missing, and one of them was the soap for the dishwasher.
Yeah, so that was so last night I went and I asked a cast member if they could do that today because it was past due, and they said sure, no problem, we'll make sure it's done in the morning. Come back to our room at lunch, no, it wasn't done. So then we went and
it was after lunch.
Yeah, so when we came back to change for dinner, then we had to ask again. And finally, after we went to dinner, we came back in our room was the way it was supposed to be.
Yeah, so it's one of those things that's kind of disappointing that it happened.
And it doesn't seem like
it's the first time it's happened to us.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem like it's that big a deal, but it's actually something that's in our contract and something we pay for.
Yeah, and absolutely be aware of those days that they had linens changed, towels changed, and we're saying such a long contract, or such a long stay this time, that we got a full room clean.
Yeah, and what that means is just linen change, items restocked, dishes cleaned, like the dishwasher, they run and kind of empty and clean up a little bit.
Yeah.
Not a big detailed thing. It's not the end of the world, but yet, like I said, it's in our contract.
It's nice to have done as well.
So then we started talking back here, and we decided we want to do something different with our channel. And in that saying is, there's always a lot of, not always, so there seems to be this point
where a lot of people complain about things, upset, but you know what? Something at Disney that we notice a lot is there are really great cast members.
Yeah, we've said a few shout outs in some of our videos. You've seen that say, oh yeah, we rode with like the Safari ride Sydney. What was it?
No, it's Jenny.
Jenny, I'm sorry. With the Safari ride Jenny. And she was just excellent. She was fun, and
oh, she had us laughing the whole time. She's
and not
fabulous.
saying that not all cast members are not excellent. They are all excellent, but there's some that just go over and above. And I think what we're getting to is we're going to start maybe finding a way to fit them into like a superstar type of.
So we're going to give cast members shout outs. Maybe you'll get to experience. It would be awesome to hear about your cast member shout outs. And this is just kind of a way for us to say thank you. Who knows, they'll probably never see this, but just maybe even if you went to a restaurant and requested someone that we thought was excellent, just kind of a way to keep positivity and looking for the good, always.
So we'll be doing that, and we also did, like we did today, we went and stopped by I guess our customer service and then made sure they knew as well, and that's always something you always want to do.
Exactly. So we're going to throw in a few shout outs here from this trip. So if you saw our review on 50s Primetime Cafe, cousin Cindy was awesome. She is everything that you would want.
Yes, she's fun. She is energetic, and we actually talked to one of our waiters at
we had him at Liberty Tree Tavern. Another cast member shout out to Scott, who was our server there. Waiter.
But he usually works at 50s, and he knew who.
Well, he did before. Now he works more over.
Okay. Well, so he knew her, and he said, "No, absolutely, she's a lot of fun."
She is, and she is what this. It seems like she embodies the spirit of 50s Primetime Cafe.
Yeah, and then Scott at Liberty Tree is great. It's fun to talk to. We had a good time.
Matter of fact, there's one. Oh, you're shaking this. But there was one point where he's like, oh, maybe we should stop talking. I should bring you your drinks. But that's how much fun we had with him. Yeah. And today we had an awesome bus driver, Dave, who he must have been a supervisor or something. We're trying to figure out. And he was just sitting on the bus on the way to Animal Kingdom Park today,
joking with us, giving all the kids transportation cards and just having a good time. Yeah,
and he actually answered some of our questions because I was asking him about the new buses that we're rolling out, and he was saying that the new ones right now are pretty much on the Wilderness Lodge, Fort Wilderness, Magic Kingdom loops.
Yeah, but they are working their way out, and right now on property they have anywhere from 300 to 350 buses running,
and they have like a stock of like 1,500.
But they have 300 of these new buses on order, if I remember correctly, is what he said.
So they're just rolling out just the few that are out there now. But unfortunately, we're not staying in a resort that's going to get the nice new buses yet.
If you looked at some of our past videos, we have some of it in there, of the new buses. You know, they're just the new graphic design. So we haven't seen inside of them, so we can't comment.
No. But Dave was awesome and taking time and just talking. And it's those small details.
And we can't forget at our Skipper Canteen last night.
Oh, yeah. Darren, we've eaten at Jungle Navigation, Skipper Canteen several times, and we've had waiters, waitresses that have done a good job, but he actually got into the corny Jungle Cruise jokes
and everything else. Yeah, he was a lot of fun.
Okay, he gets into the jokes, he gets into the spirit of things, and once again kind of embodies what you would hope to have to make that experience over the top.
Yeah, and it was a lot of fun. He was a lot of fun. So I think we're going to try to start doing this every time we go to the parks, and let you know if somebody goes above and beyond, and we'll let you know.
And it would be cool if you guys ever see any of these cast members, anybody else that you want to shout out back, just because it just seems like such a positive thing to do, and maybe know people that you could, if you ever saw them, know that you can approach them and they're really easy to talk to and awesome. And like I said, it's always good in some way to find a way to say thank you, and that's kind of what we'll do. Okay. Since it's our first one, we're going to do a few at Shohardi Treasures here on Animal Kingdom Lodge, Kidani Village. Oh, that's a mouthful. We're switching over to a different DVC contract, so seemed like a split stay, but it wasn't. We're staying in the same room tomorrow. And there was some questions about how many snacks we really had or meals left. And it was a little confusing because we were told that after midnight and stuff, we were going to have to, tomorrow night, things were going to get maybe a little dicey. But it seems like everything in the computer got seamlessly gelled together.
Yeah.
With the exceptions, we should have got an extra set of mugs, refillable mugs. But anyways, because of that, wasn't in there when we kind of saw how many snack credits we had left back at Jahardi Treasures. Ashley and Mackenzie, it was really Mackenzie who caught that and said, you know what, we're gonna go over to the front desk and check this out and make sure you're not gonna have any problems tomorrow. So she got permission from her manager, Ashley, who was talking to us as well, and they were both really sweet to be concerned and actually walked over with us, made sure we were all on the same page and that we weren't going to have any trouble, and made sure they added those extra mugs, even though we really didn't need them. But that's how I drink my coffee in the morning now.
Yeah, we got quite a collection of them.
We do. But it's just that extra that she asked her manager if she could go and help us.
And that's something she didn't have to do. It's just, she goes, oh, you can check with the front desk or something like that. But she actually walked over there, which was nice to do. So anyways, yeah, definitely give those cast members shout outs when you see them. And because a lot of people get a lot more negative comments. And,
right, or people get upset, or if you see other boards, other places, forums, sometimes the compliments don't get said. And so that's what we're gonna try to go for, the compliments. We'll tell you when we have issues and things.
But we're never gonna call anybody.
No, and we'll actually never ever tell you the name of somebody that we had. If there's an issue or anything, we will never disrespect somebody, and
because they could be just having simply a bad day, and that happens.
And we've all been there.
Yeah. So with that, I think it's time for us to say goodnight and call it a day, and on to day 15 tomorrow.
It is, you know, and as we're closing up this trip, as it's kind of getting to the end, I'm gonna miss having coffee in the morning overlooking the animals on Savannah. At night, I'm gonna miss like our closing out here and looking at the animals again. We can see some on the Savannah.
And I'm sorry about the lighting. I'm sorry about the shadows tonight. For some reason, the lighting's not working right for us. I don't know what's going on. But
it is, but on the same with we can't show you the animals behind us because of the lighting. Yeah, it'd be impossible, but we can see them from our room at night, which has been a great way to close our days. So with that, I think it's time for us to say goodnight and find your magic. Good night, everybody. Night.